So I sat on the porch and they came along and picked me up. And I went out there. They booked me because I figured, because like he said, in a month the DNA test results will be back. Not a problem. I wasn't leaving town. So I went out there, and immediately, the next day in the newspaper, Charles Manson in great big letters. My picture in the front of the paper, and it says, I quote, all forensic evidence points at Brown conclusively. Now, years later, as I'm getting the forensic report, and I'm looking at June 6th at the newspaper, and it's got it right on top of the thing there, June 6th. The lab didn't even receive the stuff until June 21st. Come on. You got to send it to the lab first before you can even make a slanderous statement, have something. We found out there's hair. We found out there's saliva after they said there's no saliva found. First they say it all matched me, then it's unfound. Now they're turning over this at a later date because they must have been stuck to the pages together. So my lawyer says, well, we need to get testing. The judge says, well, it's too late. The trial's already started. Got to ask for it prior to trial. So, it takes 1 or 2 months to get it tested. So the judge said, well, he can use that on appeal. Now the jury's sitting right there. When the judge says he can use that on appeal, obviously the judge said, I'm getting convicted. It's like, you're going to get a fair trial before we hang you. Don't you worry about that. So, it was just, that's how it went down. The district attorney figured he'd go get the biggest expert there is. He got Dr. Lowell Levine, who's like the FBI's big wheel, professional expert. They gave the evidence to him, and he told them they got the wrong guy in jail. Even in the transcript at the opening of the trial, when we found out about this, the district attorney said, well, I placed a call into him, and he said the bite mark does not match Roy Brown. And basically that's it. But we're going to be using Dr. Mawson, the local dentist, who's going to come in and say that my mouth size is the average with the human population, and it's entirely consistent with the bite marks on that body. It's junk. It's a paid for opinion. It's like the old, everybody's got a nose, everybody's got an opinion. It's a paid for opinion. If I don't like your opinion, I'll go hire another one. And let's see who can get the best and most expensive opinion there is. It's not science. They need to use real science, like DNA testing is real science. So when I get out, it's like they say, how does it feel to be free? They never took it from me. They might have put walls around me and put me in a cage, but they didn't take away my spirit. So, and any other innocent people that are in there, they got to remember that don't let them take that from you. Because once they take that, you're going to start losing, And when you're fighting for your innocence in court, as long as you're fighting, you're winning.